Hello everyone and welcome to Battle of the Beasts, battle number 6 of the New Generation tournament. I kind of butchered that introduction, but I think I saved it. So, with this battle, we have two more combatants to fight each other here. And quite frankly, I think we got a rather unique duo here. This is going to be very, very interesting. And you'll see why when I show you the beasts, or you can probably tell by the title anyway. But here we are. The beasts that are fighting today are Thoron the Living Storm versus Nersepha the Cursed Siren. I'm trying so hard not to laugh here. Good luck, I guess. Good luck to Nersepha, I guess. So Thoron will be the obvious one that everyone will root for, but don't count your penny. No. Oh, don't count your eggs before you. Don't count your chickens before you. What? What? Okay, don't judge a book by its cover. That's the better. That's the better one to use, because Nersepha could have a chance. I need some help. Let's get to the stats.
Thoron the Living Storm, the guardian of one shard of the fabled broken star, which rests within its vaporous body. Thoron is a giant swirling cloud, crackling with pulse light, able to take variety of forms. As Tom wondered during his battle with Thoron, how can you defeat a beast you cannot touch? As you can see by the stats from the lightning control, agile and immune to melee fighting, shape-shifting alterations, this beast is one to fight with. Obviously based on the powers of Thor, Greek mythology. Well, actually no, it's more of Norse mythology, correction there. But looking at those stats, they are very high and very dangerous. A beast that is hard to beat, and looking at this, it's going to be one hell of a storm coming.
Nersepha the Cursed Siren. Nersepha has the body of a woman, the tail of a sea creature. Her dark scales shimmer like oil, and her green hair withers like seaweed. Her red eyes cast an ominous glow underwater, like the other beasts of Mackay. Her body is enhanced with red steel. In her case, a three-pronged dagger, where her right hand should have been. Her powerful stats, and looking at all these abilities, from fast swimmer, sharp claws, bone dagger arm, and of course the ear-piercing screech and seductive voice, make her one deadly opponent. It appears we're missing the stat card, of course, of the glowing red eyes that see you underwater, but apart from that, we're good to go. So let's see how well the siren of the evilness can go on. Oh man, I love how I do my titles. Let's get on with the fight!
3, 2, 1!
Thoron versus Nersepha. Let's get into this. Now, with this fight, the whole arena is going to be flooded with water. For the simple reason, Nersepha will be on the water, whilst Thoron will be in the air, because he's a cloud. So, as Nersepha exits through her chamber door, she pokes her head up to see a large cloud just form its way in a whirlpool formation out of the sky chamber door. Parts of it going through the other door as well, forming up to make a dark swirling orb of a cloud, and then just a face with glowing red eyes just emerge out of it, and a bunch of sharp teeth with a bunch of lightning crackling all around the beast. Nersepha realizes she's in for a bunch of work, and then swims back. Then she sees that Thoron shoots a bolt of lightning directly towards her. Nersepha ducks down below the water, splashing her tail in the process to bring up some water, and it strikes that. And Nersepha feels a little shock from the water, from the parts of the lightning that actually hit the main body of water. So Nersepha realizes she can use splashes of water to protect her from the lightning strikes, but she hasn't thought of a way to attack Thoron. So what she does is she keeps splashing the arena wall. Splashing the water, and realizes, and she's gradually making her way towards the arena wall. She puts her back against the arena wall, looking directly up at Thoron. Thoron builds up a giant bolt of lightning and shoots directly towards Nersepha. At the last possible minute, Nersepha ducks down, and not splashing the water, it hits the wall, causing a lot of cracks to just appear, going up to the tip of the wall. And Nersepha then uses all her strength and her dagger arm. She puts the dagger arm into one of the cracks that's underneath the water, and then using her other hand to just twist and dislodge it, causing a large gap to form all the way up that wall, just collapsing down. Some of the water drains out, but there's a bunch of rocks now in the water now. Nersepha picks up one of them before it reaches the bottom of the watery area and chucks it towards Thoron. Thoron sees it, strikes it with lightning instantly, and it shatters into hundreds of pieces. Nersepha realizes she may need more, so she goes down, picks up more, holds it up in her dagger arm wrapped around her body, and starts throwing them at Thoron one by one, each of them getting up to whereabouts Thoron is. Some getting struck by lightning immediately and just shattering. Others getting up to Thoron but just going right through him, doing nothing and just hitting the other side of the arena wall. Nersepha lets out a screech of rage, realising that she can't really do anything, and Thoron seems to feel a bit disturbed by that and makes his way lower to the ground. And Nersepha gets a bright idea. Nersepha starts screaming as loud as she can, causing Thoron to just feel a bit unsteady, keep unmoving. Thoron is shouting back in rage, releasing lightning bolts, shattering, hitting the water. Nersepha's feeling a bunch of shocks, just screaming even louder. Pretty much a shouting match here. Nersepha then uses her fist and her dagger arm to just bang into the wall that she's backed up against, causing a bunch of cracks to happen. A lightning bolt makes her way towards Nersepha, Nersepha ducks down below the water for the lightning bolt to hit that wall there, causing it to just come crashing down. And as it's on the base, the top of the wall's making its way down towards Thoron. Thoron imagines it going right through him, so he just sits there, and it does go through him. But Thoron felt a bit of a jolt when it went through his centre, realising he can be hit by solid objects just in his centre. So Thoron is now trying to protect his centre at all cost. Nersepha sees that and realises she may have a chance. So so the water that she's in gets struck by lightning. She's shouting even louder. Thoron's coming down, and then Nersepha ducks down, and then jumps out of the water using the dagger arm to go into Thoron, getting hit by tons of lightning bolts in the process, and hits the centre of her dagger arm. Thoron yells in pain, and then using the power of his lightning bolts, reaches out towards Nersepha, wraps a lightning bolt around her, and is actually keeping her in place from going back to the water. He's sending much volts of electricity into Nersepha as he can, and he shoots another bolt directly into Nersepha's mouth, causing Nersepha's eyes to widen up. She's slashing at the lightning to just break it so she can fall back down, but it's not working. And then Thoron calls on the power of even more lightning to strike Nersepha all at once. Nersepha screams in pain and agony to the point where she feels like she's about to overload, and like a battery when it's overloaded, she explodes. Nersepha's blood and guts go everywhere, the scream just cuts silent, and the lightning just crackles down to a rather quiet cackle. Thoron makes his way back to his chamber. The storm has ended, and the water has a bunch of dead fishies at the top. Thoron has won, Nersepha has lost. Now, if you think Nersepha should have somehow won, please don't comment below why you think that. But in all honesty, though, be completely honest, there was no way Nersepha was winning that fight. I'm sorry to be so negative towards a beast that I like, but come on, there's no way Nersepha's winning that fight. But yeah, Thoron's made it through to round 2. Nersepha has unfortunately lost in round 1. But that's fine. There's still 3 other beasts of series 22 that can try and make it through to round 2. Whilst at series 17, there's only 1 more to battle. But with that, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. Join me in battle number 7, where we'll have 2 more beasts fighting each other. And another stat video from Lucas and Impus here. And with that being said, peace out.